variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
And now the New York Knicks starters. Anunoby out there with Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Bridges. And it's Towns in at the 5 spot. And for the Pistons, the forwards are Thompson and Harris. Duncan Robinson out there with Cunningham. And it's Duren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. You know, when you break down these teams, Greg, they are excellent on the defensive end.
Yeah, so let's give credit to their coaches. They prepare their teams well, motivating their guys to give that consistent effort.
Now, here's Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Over Cunningham. And Brunson, the basket on the assist by Anunoby.
And that's terrific balance from Brunson. He does not skip leg day.
Here's Cunningham on target from 13 feet.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
Well, the key is to take what the defense allows. That is smart basketball.
Now here's Brunson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham.
And there is a lot to like about Jalen Brunson's game. He pays attention to the details.
Second-round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
And the first one at the line is good. All right, Legs, follow me here. You look at the rise of teams like Detroit. There's a lot to be said for having young legs.
Well played, Kevin, well played. And look, today's game exacts a physical toll. And if you think of it, that's especially true when you're playing a team like the Pistons. They play fast and they hit hard.
So he gets them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Outside Robinson, Thompson in the corner. Harris outside. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Cunningham for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Cunningham's got 5 points so far.
And he is a guy who typically needs the ball in his hand, so it's good to see Cunningham as a catch-and-shoot option.
Towns against Duren. Pass to Bridges. Here's the 3. Duren pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Brunson against Cunningham. And he banks in the layup. 7 points in the game.
And that is great work inside by Cunningham. He could just beat you in so many ways.
Hart outside. Back to Brunson. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Chalk up 2 there.
Talk about a fast start. 4 for 4 right out of the gate.
Brunson the pass to Towns. Launches from deep. That doesn't go, and he's 0-1 from the field. Detroit leading by 3. Pass to Robinson. Over in the corner, Cunningham. On the wing, Thompson. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Brunson scanning the floor. A floater, and the shot goes in. Brunson's got 8.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Thompson, a screen on Brunson. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. With the break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been dialed in defensively this month. The Pistons, #1.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
Knicks trail by 4. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allie.
I briefly spoke with J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach talked about avoiding bumping Brunson on drives. He told me sometimes Jalen moves into defenders and you can almost pull the chair if you remove yourself. Let him slip his momentum in a direction without allowing him to revert to shooting. We think it can make a difference. Kevin, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. He's got 9.
They are on fire, just in a great groove here early on.
Right there.
Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Outside, Robinson. Back to Cunningham. Clock at 6. With a step back. No good off the back of the rim. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Bridges for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
An expert shooter in the corner. Bridges knows that angle so well.
Harris outside. Brunson against Cunningham. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Cunningham's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Pistons. Pass to Towns. 8 feet away, and the Knicks good for 2.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Now Thompson. Back to Cunningham. It's rebounded by Towns. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Bridges passes to Hart. Bridges sets the screen for Hart. Brunson, left side. And the wing jumper offline.
Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
Harris against Hart. Harris dishes to Robinson. Rebounded by Hart. New York has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Out to Bridges. Brunson outside. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Bridges sets the screen for Brunson. Off target from 3-point range. So for the Pistons, their last game, a win against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Back to Duran. Shoots over Brunson. Robinson for 3. Knicks with the rebound. Now, here's Anunoby. Nothing on the board. Over Cunningham. Dives for it. And stolen by Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Gotta do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. From deep. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Brunson's got 13 points.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And here is Duran. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Hart outside. Back to Brunson. Nice touch on the shot from close range. 15 points in the game.
Strong move. Brunson just bruising his way inside.
Thompson outside. Outside Robinson. And again, Detroit with the 3.
and he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Knicks trail by 3. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. For the Pistons, Kevin Huerter. He's checked in for Thompson. And it's Jenkins in for Duncan Robinson. Robinson's checked in for New York. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Josh Hart. Robinson with it. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Brunson outside. Shot clock at 5. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Yeah, how about this first quarter? 7 of 9 from the field. He is putting on a show.
Cunningham on the wing. Right block shot. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pistons.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
Free throw no good for Cunningham. You know, Tim, one thing you hear about Cade Cunningham is his leadership skills.
Yeah, Kevin, he is very mature and unselfish. While this team definitely revolves around his play, he doesn't make it all about himself, and that is the difference.
As a shooter, Clarkson can be so efficient. He gets the ball and goes right into his shot.
Oh, whoa, that is just nasty right there by Duren.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. New York's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Brunson outside. Shoots over Jenkins. Rebound by the Pistons. They beat the Knicks during their last encounter in New York.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Hey, the crowd noise can make it hard to execute your offense on the road, but they did a great job playing their game. Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Duren with a screen on Clarkson. Cunningham drives in. And that one, good. Cunningham's got 22 points.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Clarkson outside. 1:39 left to play in the first quarter. New York, no good that time either.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Harris looking it over. Back to Cunningham. Good. And Harris gets the assist. And now it's a 9-point Piston lead. We've got 1:13 left here in the first quarter. Now Brunson. He's got 17. Shoots over Jenkins. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
The Knicks shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Stewart checked in for Detroit. Holland comes in for Tobias Harris. Towns, he's checked in for New York. Landry Shamet comes in for Bridges. Free throw, no good for Brunson.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
Holland, no good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Towns, a screen on Cunningham. Outside, Towns. Pass to Clarkson. From the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Clarkson's got 6.
A fine shooter from deep. Clarkson has a good feel for when to let it fly.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Knicks trail by 7. Clarkson looking for an opening. Puts up a 3, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
And really, he came into the game with that long-range shot looking great. Well, he could wind up with a crazy number of threes today.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. It's Detroit up by 4. We've got more in store for you right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, the energy was there. The communication was there. I think they can build on this going forward.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Towns is out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Jose Alvarado. And it's Clarkson in at the shooting guard position. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Oh, incredible effort from Clarkson on that play. Willing to give everything to make it an N1 opportunity.
You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting. Looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
You throw good, Clarkson.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. Karl Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Guys, back to you.
They are relentless. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's Clarkson. Robinson kicks to Towns. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Clarkson. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And sometimes we forget about Clarkson's vertical. He's more than happy to remind us on those throwdowns.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Tries from the block, and there's another one for the Pistons.
That's exactly the look they wanted.
Knicks trail by 4. Outside, Robinson. Left side, Towns. Pass to Shamet. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. And that one drops.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now here's LeVert. He's guarded closely. Now here's Stewart. And the three off target. Clarkson outside. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And they take the lead. Alvarado's got his first 3 points of the game. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. A different look here for Detroit. Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Karis LeVert. Duncan Robinson comes in for Kevin Huerter. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations, so many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach.
Pass to Towns. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight, 3 for 4.
And you see Big Cat that has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
Here's Cunningham. 24 points for him. Over Alvarado. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Cunningham's got 26.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. For the Knicks, OG Anunoby's checked in for Landry Shamet. Mikal Bridges comes in for Clarkson, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. Robinson on the wing, guarded by Stewart. Robinson passes to Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Brunson against Cunningham. And the shot is good. Brunson's got 21 in the game.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
Stewart finds Robinson. To the wing on the left. Here's Holland going inside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for New York.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
And another thing that has really opened up the rest of the floor is their damage from the mid-range area.
And the Pistons making a change here. Harris has checked in. Tim is one of the most accurate three-point shooters this league has ever seen. Give us your top shooters in the game today.
Yeah, it's funny because you always say, well, obviously Steph, so it's almost like any conversation puts him in a different category. I obviously agree with that. I look at a guy like Damian Lillard with that unlimited range and his ability to pull up from anywhere. Even a guy like Trae Young, I would put into that category because of the range, Kevin. It just extends defenses so far.
What a list. Fires for three. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. It's tipped. Here's Anunoby. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line. It's on Asar Thompson.
They tried their best to shut down Anunoby, and he'll get a chance at the line due to that over-aggressive defense.
The Knicks have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
That's good from Anunoby. And after years of disappointment, the Pistons, Tim, finally seem to have put it together.
And I think the key for them has been blending in the right amount of veteran leadership with their emerging young players. And I'll tell you what, this team still has a lot more upside.
Stewart's checked in for Detroit. Hart, he's checked in for the Knicks. No good on the second free throw.
And we talk about great two-way players in this league. Anunoby is at the top of that list.
Harris finds Cunningham. Shoots over Brunson. And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist by Harris. Harris has got 3 assists now in this one. Outside, Towns. And it's off from three-point range. Detroit's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. Pistons passing it around. Harris inside. Defended by Hart. And the basket by Harris.
Yeah, finding a way. That's what Harris does.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. It's a 3-point game. Down low. Out to Bridges. Towns, a screen on Cunningham. And here's Brunson outside. It's hauled in by Stewart. Cunningham looking it over. Back to Robinson. Pass to Cunningham. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Now it's a 5-point Piston lead. New York's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Brunson kicks to Hart. 7-foot shot, and Towns finishes inside. And it's 8 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Inside, Stewart. Deliver the hammer!
What a finish!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Towns down low. Stewart on him. Shot clock at 6. Bridges outside. The offensive rebound, and it's Towns on the follow.
And you have to account for Towns on the backboards. He is too big to miss.
Now, here's Cunningham. He has 30. Thompson, a screen on Brunson. Here's Cunningham. Thompson surveying the floor. Robinson finds Cunningham. Shoots over Brunson. And there's another one for the Pistons.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Towns, a screen on Cunningham. Brunson on the move. And the layup's good off the glass. Brunson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he's got the confidence. Brunson playing out of his mind.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for the Pistons. And New York with a change here, too. Robinson's checked in for Towns. And here is Robinson. 9 points last game out. Pass to Thompson. Cunningham left side. Nails the wide open jump shot. Cunningham's got 34.
Well, that's the thing about Cunningham. He can carry your offense. Tonight, he's doing it with his scoring.
Hart outside. Back to Brunson. Nice. Brunson working inside.
He must have visualized this one because everything is falling.
Pass to Harris. And stolen by Hart. Bridges with it. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Hart, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Tim, what a ride it's been for sharpshooter Duncan Robinson.
Well, there is no doubt about it, Kevin. He's the only player ever to take part in both a men's Division III and Division I championship game. Then, after going undrafted, he goes on to start in the NBA Finals. He has really come a long way.
So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me, you definitely do. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, you know, he's been around the league a really long time, but Tobias Harris still performs at a high level every night.
Some nice passing by New York here. Anunoby kicks to Hart. Right wing. Here's Brunson. Brunson carving out space inside.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now Cunningham. He's got 34. Clock is at 3. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Cunningham's got 12 points now in the quarter.
So good at playing through contact. The body control that Cunningham possesses is impressive.
And Hart has it in the corner. Back to Robinson. Here's Anunoby. A three-pointer, no good.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Robinson passes to Thompson. Back to Robinson. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Brunson kicks to Hart. Pass to Anunoby. Brunson with a clean look. Off target with his 3.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Drops in the tray. Cunningham's got 39.
Yeah, Cunningham is good from there. He loves the short corner three.
Here's Brunson, covered by Cunningham. Cunningham against Brunson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Brunson, a very physical player, someone that understands how to bait defenders into fouling.
The Knicks have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. That one falls for Brunson. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 46 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside Robinson. Pass to Duren. Here's Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Hart.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
15 seconds left in the first half. Here's Brunson. He's got 29 points. Brunson, oh, not bothered by the contact.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And so it's Cade Cunningham. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
On the court now with JB Bickerstaff. Coach, as we approach the second half, what's going to be the deciding factor?
Just maintain. I think there were some things defensively that we left on the table where we gave up some cheap ones because we didn't communicate. So we solved those. I think we give ourselves a good shot going into the half.
All right, thanks so much, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you. And folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
You look at the Pistons, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part in the postseason. Every team is going to be gunning for them.
Talking Pistons now. Close game so far for them.
I love how they're running their offense. They look sharp.
Yeah, hitting shots at a high clip. They'll need more of the same to pull away in this one.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
Detroit leading by 4. Harris steps in at the 4 with Duren at the center spot. Cade Cunningham out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. 6 to shoot. To the inside. And Duren slams it in.
And this is why you involve Duren in as many pick and rolls as you can. He's really good at positioning himself in that set.
Pass to Towns. Shoots over Duran. Yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Karl Anthony Towns.
You don't see that too often, the fadeaway shot when he's wide open.
And Thompson kicks to Cunningham. To the paint. Here's Harris. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Josh Hart.
That's a really nice job that time, drawing the defense in. Harris earning that whistle.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. Second half rolling along now, about a minute played here. Brunson outside. Towns a screen on Thompson. Pass to Towns. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Pistons. Turing's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Cunningham for 3. Jalen Brunson grabs the miss. Knicks trail by 5. Towns kicks to Hart for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Pass to Cunningham. Duran with the screen on Brunson. Here's Cunningham. Now Duran. Bridges with the steal. Hart outside for the tie. Out to Brunson. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Yeah, catch and flush in one motion. Duran presents a big target out there.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. Jalen Brunson is the engine that makes this team go, and he has sacrificed so that the Knicks could surround him with talent. He said, winning trumps everything that I do individually. I'll do my part to help this team try to get a championship. It's all about the journey, and I am happy to be a part of it. Back to you.
Yeah, you're right, putting the team first. Thanks a lot, Allie. Stolen by Anunoby. Bridges against Robinson for the lead. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And they are amped up right now. I mean, after trailing for so long and then trimming that margin, finally they take the lead.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot. And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's ready to talk things through with them. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, whatever they're doing against them right now, it's not working. You're going to have to mix things up, maybe be a little less predictable.
A moment to check out Cade Cunningham here. In the second half of this season, he's been nothing short of spectacular. He's putting up about 20 points per game, 10 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he does a great job of just attacking the glass, really determined to track it down.
Well, he understands his role. He's one of their enforcers, but he also helps them win the battle of possessions.
Harris kicks to Robinson. The Pistons working the ball around now. Cunningham up top. Brunson covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Knicks pull it in. Hard inside. Guarded by Harris. For 3, Bridges. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Harris. Count the basket. Harris has got it all tied up now for the Pistons.
Yeah, Harris has that big, strong frame, and he knows how to overpower even tight defense.
The kick out to Anunoby. And he's good on the three ball. Anunoby's got the lead up to 3 now for the Knicks.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Outside Robinson. Brunson against Cunningham. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 14-5 run. Pass to Hart. Right side Towns. That one drops for him. Now it's a 5-point Knicks lead.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And here is Harris. Now here is Robinson. No good on the three.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And this is what Towns is capable of. He's an incredibly gifted offensive weapon who can score at all 3 levels.
Harris outside. Here's Cunningham. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
From deep, Brunson. Brunson for 3. Likes the look and drains it.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
And they need to stay aggressive on defense so they can protect that lead with everything they've got.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And here we can check out the story for Karl Anthony Towns.
There's been a drop-off in the rebounding numbers. He seems to be getting out-muscled on the glass in a way we didn't see earlier in the season. His last 10 games, the totals have taken a huge hit.
So it's Detroit now, trailing by 10. Outside Robinson. Pass to Duren. Cunningham outside. 5 to shoot. Here's Robinson. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Well, this has been far from his best game, and if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
Bridges, no one around him. That 3 off the mark.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Pass to Duren. Outside Robinson. It's good from long range. Robinson's got 9 points.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Jalen Duren is certainly a force, Tim, in this NBA. He's a nightly double-double.
Well, he looks like a bouncer at a nightclub, but you forget how young this guy is. If he keeps improving like this, Kevin, he has a chance to be one of the premier bigs in this league.
I was going to say the same thing about you, but I'll call you a Greek god as opposed to a bouncer at a bar. How's that?
I much prefer the Greek god description. Well, you can't give Tobias Harris that look from beyond the arc.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Over Cunningham. And there's Brunson. That's good on the assist from Bridges.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
And Duren slams it in.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Brunson finds Bridges. Hart against Harris. Hart outside. From outside, off the mark. Pistons trail by 6. Outside, Robinson. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 6 assists in the game. New York's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Pass to Towns. Shoots over Duran, and again it's New York.
And the defense has to guard Towns better than this because he is just too gifted a shooter.
Cunningham against Brunson. In low. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Cunningham.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Hart with the screen for Brunson. Sinks that one from the post. Brunson's got 41.
And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
Thompson outside. Pass to Harris. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Takes a 3. Kept alive. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Duran's got 12 in the game.
He is dialed in right now. Perfect from the field this quarter.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Holland, he's checked in for Harris. Karis LeVert comes in for Asar Thompson. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Robinson. And it's Jenkins in for Cade Cunningham. The Knicks leading by 3. Brunson outside. Pass to Clarkson. Here's Diawara. From deep, Brunson. Holland with the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And it's good, 2 points. Now just a 1-point New York lead.
And this guy is a beast around the rim. That's just too much Jalen Duran right now.
Clarkson passes to Robinson. Now Brunson. Pass to Robinson. New York needs to get off a shot. Brunson fires from way outside. New York, no good that time either. Detroit's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Shots good by Jenkins.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Clarkson kicks to Robinson. Brunson outside. And they get it in the corner. Shamet with it. Off target from outside. The Pistons leading. Pass to Holland. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
Brunson the pass to Robinson. Now, here's Shannon. Levert defending. And here's Clarkson. Buries it from three-point range. Clarkson's got 17 now.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
No one near Herder as he lets it fly. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. It's stolen by Duren. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Herder passes to Holland. Yep, that one goes in there. 7 points in the game.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Brunson outside. Fires the three. Another three for New York.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
At the end of the third, the score is all even. Both teams absolutely filling it up. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Mitchell Robinson out there with Towns. Then there's Landry Shamet. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Alvarado in at the point guard position. Pass to Stewart. Here's Jenkins. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Pistons lead by one.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clarkson outside. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists tonight.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Cunningham outside, driving to the basket. Pass to Jenkins. Lets it go with the three. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Count that one. And it's a 4-point Knicks lead.
He has come out of the halftime on a mission, just relentless.
To the middle, stolen by Robinson. And they're running. And that one's good. Towns has got 6 here in this quarter.
They start that play with aggressive defense, finish with aggressive offense.
And that's why coaches hate live ball turnovers. Quite often, they lead to great opportunities the other way.
Here's Alvarado. Banked in off the glass.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Cunningham against Clarkson. Cunningham kicks to Herder. And nothing is falling for him right now. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Knicks. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Alvarado finds Towns. Pass to Shamet. The three. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 4 assists in the game.
Man, they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Well, this run has given them a bit of separation, but few leads in this league are safe.
From deep, Herder. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got his 8th rebound here tonight. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. This one for 3. Rebound, Detroit. Cunningham's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Holland. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. The Pistons making a change here. Harris is checked in. Then for the Knicks, OG Anunoby's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Bridges comes in for Landry Shamet. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Here's Brunson. Plays it up and banks it in. Brunson's got the lead up to 11 now for New York.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
Harris, right side.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for New York.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And we should also mention their work on the perimeter. They have found quality looks from deep, and they have knocked them down.
That's good from Harris. Holland, he's checked in for Isaiah Stewart. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Knicks leading by 9. Now here's Brunson. Puts it up from 15, and the Knicks good for 2.
Great jumper there from Brunson, living off that mid-range.
Pass to Harris. Now here's Herter. Defended by Bridges. Hollins kicks to Jenkins. Detroit, no good that time either. New York's gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Out to Bridges. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Nailed from three-point land. And the Knicks lead by 14.
Yeah, Bridges has been experimenting with his motion recently, but when it works, it works.
Harris a screen on Clarkson. Cunningham passes to Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 7th assist in the game. To the wing right side. Harris against Towns. Towns is doubled. Back to Brunson. Launches it. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
And here's Cunningham. Looking for Harris. He gets it there.
Well, Cunningham is confident running these sets. He just knows how to break down the defense. Brunson outside. Towns wide open. No good with the triple. Pistons trail by 12. On the wing, Harris. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket. And he is coming alive here in the second half. That's a nice shot there, and now he is rolling. Brunson the pass to Towns. Anunoby outside.
Towns kicks to Brunson. Up top, Anunoby. Pass to Clarkson. Towns, the screen. A shot by Clarkson, no good. The Pistons have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Cunningham's shot is off.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Some nice passing by New York here. Anunoby kicks to Brunson. And good! He hits it again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Jenkins with it. Pass to Holland. And here is Harris, defended by Towns. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Tobias Harris.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Brunson goes in, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Oh, gritty make by Brunson. That guy plays way bigger than his size.
So for the Pistons, Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Holland. Asar Thompson comes in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Jenkins. And a switcher also for New York. Hart's checked in. That one falls for Brunson. Now Cunningham. Pass to Duren. Now here is Robinson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Brunson outside. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Looking for Harris. He gets it there. Took him no time at all on that one. 23 points for Tobias Harris.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Towns looking around. Rebound by the Pistons. Duren's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. In the corner, it's Robinson. Cunningham outside. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. Here's Anunoby. And he can't bank that one in. Pistons trail by 12. There's the lob to Duren. Bridges with the steal. And Towns throws it down.
And forget those threes. Cat, get the easy ones.
Thompson outside. Here's Duren. Now Harris, just 5 to shoot. Thompson outside. And he does not hit.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Yep, that goes down.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Here's Harris.
That is aggressive work inside by Harris, a veteran forward who understands how to get to the line.
That's good from Harris. And Harris drops them both. Here's Bridges. Now Anunoby. Now Hart. Here we've got Brunson. Hard outside. 5 on the clock. Outside, Brunson. It's stolen by Cunningham. And he banks the layup in.
Well, Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
Towns. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Robinson knocks down the 3.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
The Knicks leading by 11. Outside, Anunoby. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Bridges. Outside, Anunoby. Brunson against Cunningham. Rebounded by Thompson. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Here's the floater. Rebounded by Towns. New York shooting has been just outrageous, 64% from the field to this point.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Knicks.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, no doubt. He was the most impactful player for their offense tonight.
And got it! Another basket. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Shakes him, and he figures it out with the lay-in. Brunson outside. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.